Tally-ho, everybody, this is A Heap of Games Adam speaking, and I'm back in front of my backdrop again in my A Heap of Land Prime Minister shirt to give you my review of Robot Wars Battle of the Stars. Yes, that's right, the most hated Robot Wars reviewer returns to discuss the latest in the new series. So this is Battle of the Stars. We had various famous people, celebrities, designing robots which would be created by some of the Roboteers from the last series of Robot Wars. Overall, I'm going to give it a rating now, probably 7 or 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was worth watching it. And the highlights were Robbie Savage for a start, because he's an ex-Blackburn Rovers football player, and me being a Blackburn Rovers fan, I instantly wanted him to win. So I thought the people they got on were quite entertaining. I was dreading the sort of people that I'd get on for Robot Wars, but actually I thought they did a really good job of picking out some people to come into it, because they were quite entertaining. I didn't know most of them. I knew Robbie Savage and Neil Oliver. The rest of them I didn't know, but as I say, they did a good job. The battles they were all right. The house robots, now that was the big plus for me, because we saw in the last series that they didn't really do much, but in these specials, once the whistle had blown for the end of it, they had free reign to trash one or two of the competitors, which was missed. They did a compilation at the end of the first episode, just before the end of the first episode, where they showed the house robots in action, a montage. And I thought they got lucky to do that, because, to be fair, the house robots didn't do much in the first series, I don't think. But now that looks like that's changing, which is good. I was a little disappointed that they didn't have the Christmas gear on, because we saw in the beginning, in the little cutscenes introducing them, that they had Christmas gear on. I thought it would be wonderful if they went into the arena with that, being Christmas and all that, festivities and all that nonsense. But overall, house robots definitely improved for this. They were really a highlight of this Battle of the Stars two-parter. The battles themselves varied. They had one of the shortest ones. I'm not sure if it was the shortest one in history, but it was D versus the one that won the second one. I can't remember the name. And that was one of the problems I thought with the episodes. Sorry, I'm going off a tangent. So yeah, the shortest battle, you had ones that lasted forever, ones where nothing much happened, ones where quite a lot happened. Now I've lost the tangent I was about to go on. Oh, that's the point. The variation in robots. That was one of my big disappointments with this, which stopped it being a 9 out of 10. I thought that, being a special as it were, we'd see some more ambitious designs of these robots. They could have been completely rubbish, but it would have been nice to see something unique being thrown in. For instance, with Robbie Savage, maybe a robot with a kicking foot to signify football. Or with Neil Oliver, maybe like, I don't know, Stonehenge. But the robot designs were pretty basic, pretty ordinary, which was a little disappointing. The best example of this being the last battle of the first episode, but the two robots just looked exactly the same. And it just felt a bit, maybe they could have done a bit more with the designs, made them a bit more unique, because they were essentially rip-offs of some of the robots that we saw in the last series. But it didn't take too much away from it. The Roboteers did a great job of building these robots. I can't imagine they had much time, and they had to work with new people. But they did a great job, all the Roboteers who built these robots. My favourites were obviously Robbie Savage's robot. I didn't really like the cat. For the sole reason that I'm certainly not a cat person. I can't stand the buggers. So when the robot looks like a cat, no. I couldn't wait for it to get trashed, and thankfully it did. But that's another thing. I've watched both episodes within the last 24 hours, and I can't remember all the robots. Soldier Ant was a good one. I like that one. But they just weren't that memorable. Not like Chris Eubanks, Kilotron, and who had Dietor in that celebrity special all those years ago. I don't know. But though I remember the look of them, they were distinctive. They had their own unique things going on, and we just didn't see that in this celebrity special. And there was a lot of time fill as well. in the episodes. They'd stretched it out to an hour with fewer battles than you saw in the original series. But that's nitpicky. I mean, I'm just criticising the little few things I can. Overall, it was fun. One of the most fun parts, actually, was seeing Dara O'Brien and Angela Scanlon battle. That was amusing because you saw the difficulty people can have if they're doing it first time. I mean, sometimes we criticise the driving of the people driving these robots in the arena. We'll say, oh, we shouldn't have done that. But then you see these two who do it for the first time and how bloody awful they were. It was fun. It was probably the highlight of it, having TR2 and Behemoth driven by those two. And I'm looking forward to seeing Jonathan Pierce and Noel Sharkey having a go, or maybe a judges brawl or something like that. That would be interesting if they were to do another special. But overall, jolly good fun. And there was the thing afterwards where we saw Shunt destroying an oven, which signifies the return in 2017 of Robot Wars, which I'm really looking forward to. And I'm really hoping the Roboteers have a good building session. They've got more time now. Let's see what they can come up with for Robot Wars in 2017. Well, thank you all for watching my little review. I hope you like my flag. I do. That's Heap City, the capital of my country. And there's all the various crappy little towns that nobody lives in. This has been A Heap of Games. I'm speaking. Looking forward to more Robot Wars in the future. Ta-ra, toodle pip toodaloo, and cheery. Oh, why did I click again? Why is that a new thing? I need to stop trying new things. Anyway, see you later. Have fun in 2017. I'll be back for more. See you later.